Welcome to the first video in my vlog series, Science on the Internet. Science is dynamic. We have exploding suns, numbers doing weird things. We have cells dancing. Wouldn't you expect the internet to kind of look like that? Something as dynamic as science itself? In this video, I'm going to look at the results that pop up if I search #science on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. The first social media that we'll be looking at is Instagram. And when this first came out, it was advertised as show off your photography skills website. And this really shows on the results that I saw. The results that came up range from did you know facts to personal posts about their science endeavors and short little videos explaining about science experiments. Overall, Instagram does a really good job at providing short content. For example, you can only post up to 10 pictures at a time. So there are already physical limitations to the amount of science explanation you could provide in each post. In addition to this, Instagram uses this square photo ratio, which I guess kind of works well on your phone. So the physical limitations of the website dictate what kind of content you'll get. So as a result, you get this did you know facts, where you have just a did you know fact and a picture. Sometimes there's a source, but since a lot of Instagram usage are on phones, you can't really click on the source. And this makes me lazier than I already am. I could see a post and like, yeah, that's fair. And I'm not gonna even bother clicking on the link. The next social media that we'll be looking at is Tumblr. And Tumblr has been advertised to be a blogging website. It's a little bit more than that now, but let's stick to its roots. There are blogs dedicated to science and blogs dedicated to specific branches of science. Definitely a bit more detailed. There are extensive links on some posts. And of course, we have the general did you know facts and infographics. And it's up to you if you want to click on those links or not. This is a website where you could definitely pursue your interest in science and make it fun and maybe a little bit more accessible for people. Since users are able to customize their blogs, it really gives a sense of you-ness. Science on this website is very personal. You could blog all you want about science. It's up to you how detailed you want to be. You could put links in your explanations of the cosmos. It's a pretty low stakes setting, so it leaves a lot more room for creativity and art and expression, and that's something that's hard in science. The second social media that we'll be looking at is YouTube. Since YouTube is an entertainment app, this is definitely reflected on the type of science content we see. YouTube videos are a little bit longer. They don't have as much limitations compared to Instagram, other than copyrights and not having annotation features any longer. A lot of popular science videos on YouTube have this entertainment aspect to it. Since YouTube is an entertainment app, this is definitely reflected in the type of science content we see. In a lot of popular YouTube channels like the Slow Mo Guys, we have the use of slow-mo to emphasize the cool factor in it. Makes science a little bit more entertaining. And we also have YouTube channel in a nutshell, which I absolutely adore. And it uses cute graphics that makes the video a little bit more entertaining. The facts are presented in a much easier fashion, and the visuals makes it really easy on the eyes. And it's entertaining, and it makes it more accessible for someone who isn't quite as familiar with science. I mean, Would you rather look at this cute little microbe or look at not this cute little microbe? YouTube portrays science as this entertaining form of topic where you could easily binge watch their videos. I mean, I could easily binge watch Crash Course. I would still call it as entertainment. Last but not least, we have Twitter, and their science content ranges from did you know facts to personal posts to science memes and jokes. And we also have very public figures on Twitter. We have powerhouses like Bill Nye the Science Guy, Neil deGrasse Tyson, NASA, National Geographic, Elon Musk, the list goes on. And the general public see them as very credible and reliable people. They have very strong science backgrounds and they're just generally knowledgeable about their field. These Twitter users fall outside of our general friend circles, but Twitter creates this atmosphere where it just seems a little bit more personal. You see their name, you see their tweets, you assume these tweets are written by them. And if you find that tweet relatable or funny, suddenly it kind of humanizes them. It makes them a little bit more personal. For example, imagine if Einstein had a Twitter. Yeah, he's like revered for something, but if he had a Twitter today, what would he post about? He'd probably post something about why mass and weight is not the same thing, and post here and there denouncing anti-Semitism. My point is, on Twitter, the boundaries between science communities and the public sphere is a little bit blurry. And this is Twitter. It's a very politically charged social media platform. Am I not gonna expect scientists ranting, losing their political virginity? So what does this all mean? What I'm suggesting is that science looks vastly different in each social media platform. And this could also be true for other disciplines like political science and math. The main takeaway of this video is that science looks differently based on the social media platform you're looking at. Well, I hope you really enjoyed the first entry in my science vlog series. Next time we'll be talking about fake news. Maybe I'll use a very clickbaity thumbnail and a very clickbaity title too.